Well, hello once again. Welcome to the Ralph Emery Show. My name's Jerry Reed, and I haven't slept well the past couple of days, and it's Ralph's fault, but we're going to have the time. Come on and be with us.
You all right?
No.
You mad?
Yes, I'm mad.
Well, it's not my fault where you try to sleep.
Well, the door was locked when I got home last night. I had to come back here, and I couldn't get, but you locked the door on me. Realize I've been out in the grass all night long.
So you sleep outside?
Yes. I don't know how this hickernut got in my ear either.
Oh, I do.
Oh.
A squirrel probably put
They're
it there.
running all over the place. The town's eat up with them.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show. This is Ralph Emery for Bayer Aspirin and Ford Trucks. Jerry Reed is our guest. Jerry, who's going to open the show?
Well, why not Willie Nelson?
Okay, why not?
I'm a memory.
I'm a game that you used to play. I'm a plan that you didn't lay so well. I'm a fire that burns in your mind. Close your eyes, I'm a memory. And I'm love that you bought for a song. I'm a voice on a green telephone. I'm a day that lasted so long. Close your eyes, I'm a memory. I'm a dream that comes with the night. I'm a face that fades with the light. I'm a tear that falls out of sight. Close your eyes, I'm a memory.
I'm not sure I got the last ad-lib you tossed in there, fella. What do you mean, your memory?
Well, that's the name of the song.
Oh, it was the name of the song.
I know it.
You cut that way back about 1961, 62.
Hadn't changed a lick, has he?
No, it sounds
Still
like old
sings
Willie.
great.
Willie Nelson with I'm a Memory.
Now this from Sunrise 6 Productions.
The superstars of country music, 20 of the very best of the million sellers. Such stars as Billy Crash Craddock,
Oh, my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want.
Johnny Cash,
Because you're mine, I walk the line
Don Williams,
in the shelter of your eyes.
Tommy Overstreet,
How can I face her?
Sammy Smith,
Help me make it through tonight.
You'll also get the Statler brothers, Roy Clark, Tom T. Hall, Donna Fargo, and Johnny Rodriguez. 20 superstar artists in all. To order yours, send $4.95 to Country Lovin', Box 8, Nashville, Tennessee, 37202. That's Country Lovin', Box 8, Nashville, Tennessee, 37202.
I switched to Bayer.
Are you talking to me?
I used to use an aspirin substitute.
Who are you?
Then do you know what I read?
Well, I don't take this bus often.
Inflammation often accompanies pain, and aspirin substitutes do nothing to relieve inflammation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Also, a major hospital study showed 99 times out of 100, Bayer didn't upset the stomach, so I switched to Bayer.
Come to think of it, my aunt switched to Bayer.
Yeah? What bus does she take?
Bayer aspirin, the kind of relief you cannot get from an aspirin substitute. Use only as directed.
My guest is Jerry Reed, and during our last hour, we talked about the movie Smokey and the Bandit. I have another question. This is about Jackie Gleason. I'd always heard, see, the trouble is, when you don't really know people, you can hear all kinds of things about them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd always heard he has a super ego and would be difficult to work with. How did you find Jackie Gleason?
Oh, I loved him. He can have anything he wants, super ego, anything. He's earned all his hash marks. He's a great person. He really is. And
Is he easy to get?
He understands the business backwards and forwards. He was telling them how to direct, how to do everything. I think he has a photographic memory.
Is he easy to get to know?
Jackie? Oh, I think that would depend on the person and situation. But I don't think as a general rule he would be, Ralph, because his mind is geared so fast. I don't think he's in the same world with people like me, really. He's up there floating around in his own little thing.
Did you talk to him very much?
Oh, yes, played golf with him. I just wanted to hang around with him. I just wanted to watch him walk.
Is he funny?
Yes, he is very funny.
Crack a lot of jokes?
Yes, he's a very, very funny man.
Okay.
And a very warm person, too. If you get close enough, to him to find out what the real Gleason is, and he's a very warm person.
Well, of course, they're still showing The Honeymooners. That old 1950s series that he did every Saturday night for years.
And I don't miss it, do you?
Oh, I love it.
Well, that ought to tell you something.
All right, Jerry, we're going to go to When You're Hot, You're Hot. I guess you still sing this?
Oh, do I sing it? If I sing it again, I'm going to scream.
You get tired of it?
Oh, I'm so sick of it. I can't stand it.
But do you ever do a show without it?
No. I have to leave the building if I don't sing it.
You open with this?
No, I close with it.
Okay.
I put it off as long as I can.
But can you imagine?
No, it's still fun to sing. The song is really still fun to sing.
Do you change it a lot on the stage?
Yeah. Yeah, we cut up with it a lot, the band and I. And we have a lot of fun with it every night. Every night it's a different song.
I would hate to pay $6 to see Jerry Reed and not see Jerry Reed sing When You're Hot, You're Hot.
Well, believe me, we sing it, or we don't get out in one piece.
People yell this one from the audience?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. From letter A, they start hollering, "Hey, sing When You're Hot, You're Hot." Shut up, I'll pick the tunes.
And then he stands up, he's 275 and 6'8".
And I say, "Boy, it's a great song. I think I'll sing it for you, mister."
All right, let's do it.
Son! Well, now me and Homer Jones and Big John Talley had a big crap game going back in the alley. And I kept rolling them sevens and winning all them pots. My luck was so good I could do no wrong. I just kept on rolling and controlling them bones. Finally, they just threw up their hand and said, "When you hot, you hot." I said, "Yeah." When you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, you're not. Put all the money in and let it roll again. When you're hot, you're hot. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. When you're hot, you're hot. Well, now every time I roll them dice, I'd win. And I was just getting ready to roll them again when I heard something behind me. I turned around and there was a big old cop. He said, "Hello, boys." Then he gave us a grin and said, "Look like I'm going to have to haul y'all in and keep all that money for evidence." I said, "Well, son, when you hot, you hot." He said, "Yeah, when you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, you're not. You can explain it all down in City Hall." I said, "Yeah, when you're hot, you're hot." La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. When you're hot, you're hot. Well, when he took us into court, I couldn't believe my eyes. The judge was a fishing buddy that I recognized. I said, "Hey, Judge, old buddy, old pal, I'll pay you that $100 if you get me out of this spot." So he gave my friends a little fine to pay. He turned around and grinned at me and said, "90 days, Jerry, when you hot, you hot." And I said, "Thanks a lot." When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. You let my friends go free and throw the book at me. He said, "Well, when you're hot, you're hot." I said, "Well, I'll tell you one thing, Judge, old buddy, old pal. If you wasn't wearing that black
Our guest star of the week, Jerry Reed, singing When You're Hot, You're Hot. Jerry, this show plays all across the United States, and I'm sure that a lot of people who are listening will be visiting Nashville one day soon. So why don't we tell them about your new establishment?
Let's do.
Okay.
Because I love it. It's a new restaurant and a lounge.
It's called what?
And it's called Jerry Reed's Nashville Palace. Of course, my band's going to be in there when we're not on the road. They're going to be picking my daughter, Sedina. Is going to be singing there 3 or 4 nights a week. I'm breaking her in right, just putting her right up over her head in the business. And it's open 7 days a week. As a matter of fact, it's open forever. So anytime you come, there'll be somebody there to serve you, wait on you, chit-chat with you, do whatever. And I might add that you did a wonderful job at the grand opening. You were a joy forever.
Was I good?
Oh, a joy to behold.
Wasn't I super?
You were just unbelievable, Ralph, and I'd like to thank you so much because you know I couldn't have handled that. You know, I needed you.
Oh, if I ever met a ratchet jaw in my whole life, you're it. You don't need my words.
Oh, I do. I need it. You know, if I knew I had to go down there and be the master of ceremonies, I'd have broke out in hives and itched and scratched. And how can you pick a guitar when you're itching and scratching? And you were just superb. You were wonderful. And I wanted to thank you. And it was so hectic that night I didn't get an opportunity to do it. So I'm going on the record now as saying thank you, Ralph, for a job well done.
Oh, that's quite all right.
Now shut up, Reed.
My agent, I work out of United Talent. He'll be over.
Whoa. We discussed that out front.
He'll be over.
You're like a golf game on the first tee, Ralph Emery.
He'll be over to negotiate since I've already done it.
Tell him I'll call him.
Here's a powerful summertime record. Here's Miss Donna Fargo.
You know, I've always believed that when you feel something, especially something good for someone, you shouldn't keep it from them. You should let them know. But I also believe that if you think it's love, there's really no need to bring it up if you know there's no chance for it to grow. But it seems like I'm always coming up with contradictions. Because now I find that what I believe and what I feel are two very different things. And those feelings that I've kept all to myself want to come out now, even though they've changed. So you see, I guess I was right in one way that I never told you this. And I don't really know why I'm telling you now, but I just kind of like you to know that there could have been a you and me. I might have changed my life for you, and you might have changed for me. If there were not so many ifs and buts, and if you had wanted it to be. But because of the way I am and the way you are, we never took the chance, did we? Call it respect because we're not free. Call it fear of rejection because of our pride. Or call it just plain old common sense, that it would just be too risky and too sticky a situation because we wouldn't know exactly where we were going and we'd be afraid to take the ride. Call it whatever, but I wanted you to know that I like you very much, and you're the kind of person I could love. You're honest, sincere, compassionate, not afraid to be too gentle and not afraid to be too strong, and you've got that certain kind of something that people are always looking for and rarely find and never seem to get enough of. And somehow, it doesn't seem wrong to tell you that. No, we've never kissed and never touched each other, but our hearts have, and our souls have, and if we gave them half a chance, look out, for I'll bet they could start a fire that nobody in the whole world could put out. But that was yesterday, wasn't it? And things are so different now. So I was right not to ever tell you because I guess I always knew it never really would have had a chance to grow. And though I'll use my better judgment again, and never mailed this letter, I still kind of wanted you to know.
Donna Fargo, and that was yesterday. Say, you a pickup truck buff like most of the folks around here? Well, this is your time of year. The new 77 rigs are out, and Brother Ford's got the big newsmakers again this year. Tough trucks made tougher. Two-wheel drives, four-wheelers, new high-efficiency V8s designed for extra reliability. New anti-corrosion measures that include fender liners, front and rear. New low-schedule maintenance needs, and more. And for 77, Ford gives you a choice of full or part-time four-wheel drive. Every new Ford four-wheeler runs on any kind of gas, too. And don't forget those other great Ford pickup features, that tough twin I-beam suspension, the only one with the built-in strength of two forged axles. Cab comfort, full foam seats 7 inches deep with storage space behind. And every pickup is built Ford tough. 93 of 100 of all Ford trucks registered over the last 12 years are still on the job. Yes, sir, when it comes to tough pickups, your Ford dealer's got a very convincing line. See him soon and get the pick of the pickups. I think it would be sensational, Jerry, if you'd bring on the next record.
Yes, because everybody knows I'm great at Spanish, including yourself. and nobody sings this like Johnny anyway. So stand back, folks. Here comes my little buddy, Johnny Rodriguez. You know, I'll be all right soon. I got my T-shirt. Singing Erase 2.
Who?
Erase 2.
Eris 2.
Oh.
Okay.
Como una promesa eres tú, como una mañana de verano, como una sonrisa eres tú, así, así eres tú. Toda mi esperanza eres tú, como lluvia fresca en mis manos, como fuerte brisa eres tú, así, así eres tú. Eres tú, como el agua de mi fuente. Eres tú, el fuego de mi hogar. Eres tú, como el fuego de mi hoguera. Eres tú, así, así eres tú. Como mi poema eres tú, como una guitarra en la noche, como mi razón eres tú, así, así eres tú. Eres tú, como el agua de mi fuente. Eres tú, el fuego de mi hogar. Eres tú, como el fuego de mi huella. Eres tú, el trigo de mi pan. Eres tú, como el agua de mi fuente.
That's out of John's latest album, Little Johnny Rodriguez.
You know how that came about?
What's that?
We were walking down the street one day, and he said, "Should I record this?" I said, "Yes, Johnny. Where there's one, there is two." You like that?
No.
You didn't like that. Well, it's because I haven't slept much.
You know why I had you introduce that.
Why?
Because you never had heard it.
Boy, you
And
got
I
that
knew
right.
it. Little John singing in Spanish, singing the song Eras 2. Friends, let me tell you about one of my favorite things. It's the country music newspaper Music City News, the only major country music publication that comes from Nashville. Every month you get to read exclusive interviews with country music stars, album reviews, new record releases, behind-the-scenes stories, visit the stars' homes, and there are lots of pictures, but very important, something no other country music publication has. Music City News lists when and where you can get to see future personal appearances of the stars. You, too, can become a part of the country music scene by subscribing to Music City News. Subscribe now by enclosing your check for $8, and you'll be saving more than 20% off the single copy price. And in addition to that, for acting now, you'll get a baker's dozen. That's 13 issues for the price of 12. So rush your check for $8 today to Ralph Emery, Post Office Box 8, Nashville, Tennessee. That's Ralph Emery, Box 8, Nashville, Tennessee. Chet Atkins used to call him, Mr. Velvet?
Mm-hmm.
Gentleman Jim Reeves. This is an old album cut that they have brought back out and added modern-day music to it, and this is the result.
Take your drink to the end of the bar, buddy. Let her be. Now don't be a fool. I'd soon have a hot seat and sing, buddy, than to sit down by her on that stool. What's that you say? I guess you're right. It's nothing to me. See that man, she belongs to him. Better drink up and go while you can. I can tell by the way he looks at you, but he's sure a quick-tempered, jealous man. What's that you say? I guess you're right. It's nothing to me. There you are, stretched out on the floor, buddy. Now you see what you made him do. Here they come to take him off to jail, buddy. And tomorrow someone will bury you. Or else or it was. It's nothing to me.
Gentleman Jim Reeves singing It's Nothing to Me. Mr. Reed.
Yes.
Mr. Reed.
Yes.
When you're my guest on the show,
Yes.
we do our best to accommodate those with new records.
Oh,
So we're going to play your new one again.
I don't want to hear it again.
Okay, scratch that one.
All right.
What do you
What
mean
else?
you don't want to hear it again?
Well, I just don't want to
Don't
hear
you
it.
want to plug it?
Let's plug it.
Huh?
Let's plug it. Give me something to plug it with. No, I love the record. Play the record.
I'll play it and turn the monitor.
Because I need it. I need a lot of help. I've not been well.
Is that a comment about your record career?
Yes.
Play the record.
Pants in his hand, out the window down the alley. He's traveled mountains and valleys with his pants in his hand. Old Boston town so sincere, beautiful girl, young musketeer. Then comes along old Paul Revere, says, hey, the red coats are here. So with his pants in his hand and his shoes out the window down the alley, she invited him inside. Well, how was he supposed to know she was a bride? Then her husband knocked that front door down, and you ought to seen him boogie out of town. Whenever opportunity knocks, well, he plays it slyer than a fox. About the time he gets right down to his socks, he hears the key in the front door lock. So with his pants in his hand, out the window down the alley, he's traveled mountains and valleys with his pants in his hand. Sweet land of liberty he craves, land of the free and the home of the brave. But when his hide he needs to save, that boy ain't gonna turn around away. Right down through history he runs, dodging an arrow and a gun. And no matter what the people have to say, he'll live to love another day. With his pants in his hand, yes, with his trousers in his hand, honey. Out the window down the alley, he couldn't take the elevator. Mountains and valleys. Don't step on the dog, son. With his pants in his hand, and look out for that clothesline. With his pants in his hand.
That's Jerry Reed guesting with us, singing about an old boy that was flat out of luck most of his life. Singing with his pants in his hand. I got so many things I want to ask you. Tell me about Pookie. Pookie's real name is Sedina.
Yeah.
And she's 17?
Yes, sir.
And she's bigger than your wife, Prissy?
Right. She is 5'9"3/4".
And I have heard from time to time that she wants to be a professional singer.
That is an understatement. She is going to be a professional singer. She's not going to settle for anything less. And she will. She'll be great, Ralph. She really is.
What bag is she in?
Well, she's pop more than anything else. And let me tell you, she just sings her fool head off. Just really sings like a bird, Ralph. I've actually.
Now, you're her daddy. Can you be objective?
I think so. I think so. When she's singing around home, I can't be. You know, I sit around and get watery eyes listening to her sing. But I've seen her on the stage, and I've seen the charisma that she has. And
did she sing with the Atlanta Symphony?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And that was because we had her on the show out here that Floyd had for his golf tournament with me and Johnny Cash and Mel Tillis and Floyd Kramer. And I think I knew from that night on what Pookie was going to do.
What, did she just get up and sing impromptu?
She just got up and sang, no, not impromptu. No, she got up and sang a song, I Honestly Love You, Olivia's song. And Ralph, they applauded 4 times before she'd sing 16 bars. I've never seen it before in my life. But she just has one of those voices. Boy, and it scared Papa to death. All the buttons jumping off my shirt. I'm blowing up. I'm beginning to look like Jackie Gleason, you know.
All right, what's she going to use for a stage name? Surely not Pookie.
No, it's her name, Sedina.
Sedina Reed.
Yeah. No, just Sedina Ann, I think. She don't want to use the old man.
Well,
she
actually,
wants to do it on her own.
Her name is not really Reed. It's Hubbard, isn't
Mm-hmm.
it? That's since that's your real name.
Right. Yeah.
You've never had that changed legally, have you?
No, no. Mm-hmm.
Jerry Reed Hubbard.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that a handle? That's better than Snowman.
All right, you've been through show business now for several years.
23.
Does this have your approval?
Oh, yes. Yes. There was a time I really didn't want her to get into this business because, you know as well as I do, it's extremely difficult for a woman, or even more so than a man, I think. Or it's harder on a woman, I think, than it is a man. But black is black and white is white. And you can't deny the nose on your face. And when you see it, you have to just back up and say, all right, honey, you know, go ahead. I'll help you all I can. And that's what I intend to do, because she wants nothing worse in the world, Ralph, than to be a singer.
How does Prissy feel about it?
Well, Mama's all for her, and Papa's all for her. And,
I just had a funny thought.
What?
I can see Sedina on stage with a hit record.
Uh-huh.
Reed sitting in the audience say, we're going to pave the drive.
Keep them checks coming in, Pookie.
Hey, you said you liked this song here, After the Lovin'. Bring it on.
All right, well, Miss Barbara Mandrell, do it, honey.
So you sing me to sleep after the loving with a song you just wrote yesterday. And yes, I can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling. Face to face, I just seem to go dry. But I love you so much that the sound of your voice can get me high. Thanks for taking me. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. And thanks for turning me into a someone. So you sing me to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that your song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. So you sing me to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. It makes me cry. And I know that your song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Yes, after the loving, I'm still in love with you. After the loving, I'm still in love with you.
The other day, I want to say this about Barbara Mandrell. I went to a wedding. I went to her wedding.
I heard about that.
She remarried her husband. Now, they've never divorced, but this year is their 10th wedding anniversary, and they reaffirmed their vows. And
Well, that makes them twice as good as me and you.
well, I don't know so much about that.
Oh, yeah.
But she is Mrs. Kenneth Dudney, and after that, she and the baby, the little girl, and they've got a young boy about 6. They all jumped in the camper and went to Florida on a vacation.
Well, that's super. That's super.
So our congratulations the second time to Barbara Mandrell and to Kenneth. You've heard Barbara from her latest album sing After the Lovin'.
I switched to Bayer.
Are you talking to me?
I used to use an aspirin substitute.
Who are you?
Then do you know what I read?
Well, you know, I don't take this buzz often.
Inflammation often accompanies pain, and aspirin substitutes do nothing to relieve inflammation.
Oh, didn't know that.
Also, a major hospital study showed 99 times out of 100, Bayer didn't upset the stomach. So I switched to Bayer.
Come to think of it, my aunt switched to Bayer.
Yeah? What bus does she take?
Bayer aspirin, the kind of relief you cannot get from an aspirin substitute. Use only as directed.
This record is especially for you guys over 40 who don't quite understand everything that's going on these days, but you accept it. It's called Rolling with the Flow.
Once was a thought inside my head. Before I reached 30, I'd be dead. But somehow on and on I go. I keep on rolling with the flow. Folks said that I would change my mind. I'd straighten up and do just fine. But I still love rock and roll. I keep on rolling with the flow. While guys my age are raising kids, I'm raising hell just like I did. I've got a lot of crazy friends, and they forgive me of my sins. Some might be calling me a bum, but I'm still out there having fun. And Jesus loves me, yes I know. So I keep on rolling with the flow. While guys my age are raising kids, well, I'm raising hell just like I did. I've got a lot of crazy friends, and they forgive me of my sins. Can't take it with you when you're gone, but I want enough to get their own. And I ain't ever growing old, so I keep on rolling with the flow. I ain't never growing old if I keep on rolling with the flow. Keep on rolling with the flow. Keep on rolling with the flow.
Is this for you, Reed?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Charlie Rich on the show, Rolling with the Flow. Jerry, you going to make any more pictures with Burt Reynolds?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Ralph. I don't understand all I know about the motion picture business anyway. But if he called and said, hey, Reed, let's make this flick about so-and-so, I got a feeling I'd just rip off down there and do it, yeah. Yeah. But there's nothing in the works, no.
No, I sort of suspect he'll ask you again.
I hope so, because I love to work with him. You're talking about a guy who's pro all the way through, from stem to stern, son. He's been there 20-something, 20? He's been doing it as long as I've been doing this. And he's great to work with. He really is great to work with. He's one of those unselfish people, you know, that don't mind giving you some goodies every once in a while.
He'll back off and
yes,
give you a good part.
Yes, he'll do it. No, a cowboy minute.
Okay. This young man, I didn't know the first time I ever played one of his records, but I have recently met him. He's a tall, good-looking fellow, about 6'2" and blonde, and he's in Nashville looking for a break, and he had a break recently with his first hit record. Here's Don King.
She's the girl of my dreams. She's elusive, it seems. I'm always one step behind. Or she's the girl of my dreams. I've searched to extremes. She's the one I never seem to find. With that elegant style, it shows me what life is all about. She fills my mind with visions, and she leaves me with no doubt that she's the girl of my dreams. She's elusive, it seems. I'm always one step behind. She's the girl of my dreams. I search to extremes. She's the one I never seem to find. She's got that understanding way that says she loves me. She makes me feel that she is really a part of me. She's the girl of my dreams. She's elusive, it seems. I'm always one step behind. Well, she's the girl of my dreams. I've searched to extreme. She's the one I never seem to find. Someday I'll turn this vision into reality. I'll find the girl to love and share her life with me. And she'll be the girl of my dreams. She's elusive, it seems. I'm always one step behind. She's the girl of my dreams. I've searched to extremes. She's the one I never seem to find.
That's Don King singing She's the Girl of My Dreams.
6'2", huh?
Here's Merle Haggard and big news about Ford pickup gas mileage.
Hey, pickup driving man, are you in love? Ford's got your kind of a real tough truck. It's a strong running, long running, smooth as a song running pickup with a proud Ford brand. Made tough for the pickup driving man.
Whatever you pick, you've got yourself one tough truck when you own a Ford F-150. Just how tough? Well, 93 out of 100 of all Ford trucks registered over the last 12 years are still on the job. Compared to our nearest competitor, a higher percentage of Ford trucks are still out there running after 12 years, 13, 14, even after 15 years. So get yourself down to your Ford dealer and check out that F-150. All right, Mr. Reed, I thought in the show along the way we would play a classic or two by you. So we ready for the Mississippi Flash here?
Oh, you picked a jewel.
Listen, I think I may have asked you one time. Is this...
I know what you're going to ask. You're going to say, did I write this about Elvis Presley, aren't you?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I wish I had, so I wouldn't have to answer so many questions and just say, yeah, I did.
Well, he was from Tupelo, and people connect the two.
Yeah, well, I wrote it for the rhythmic value.
Oh.
Tupelo, Mississippi Flash.
Oh, you...
Yeah, that is a boogie beat word.
Well, it just rolls out of your mouth all day, doesn't it?
Tupelo, Mississippi Flash. I love it.
I'm gonna tell you a story that's all about this job I had one time as town scout. I'd had a hard day at the office and the boss wasn't in town. The day this hair-legged guitar picker just happened to come around. Well, he walks into my office with a great big grin. And folks, that's where my story really begins. He said, son, my name is Beauregard Rippey. I come to you from Tupelo, Mississippi. I write songs and I sing like a bird. I play licks on my guitar like you ain't never heard. But I'm down on my luck, things are just a little slack. I got a quarter in my pocket and a shirt on my back. But you buy me some supper, give me a place I can sleep. Said I'll sing you some songs and knock your head in the creek. I got talent, boy. Sit back home, they call me the Tupelo, Mississippi Flash. Well, I knew I was in a room with some kind of a nut when he pulled out that pack of used cigarette butts. So that's when I told him we can't use you today. So I handed the boy $1 and I sent him on his way. Well, the boss got back and we both had a laugh when I told him about the Tupelo, Mississippi Flash. And pretty soon I had the story circulating around about this Mississippi nut that we had in our town. I said, watch him, everybody. The boy's squirrely. He walks around, calls himself the Tupelo, Mississippi Flash.
while I was driving to my home, I just happened to have my car radio on. When I heard a jockey raving about a brand new smash by a kid called the Tupelo, Mississippi Flash, why, I almost wrecked my automobile. I went through red lights. I hit the traffic cop. Why? Well, my story's got an ending and it's short and sweet. The boss man, he fired me and left me out in the street. But I got a new job now and I'm a-learning real fast. I'm a-driving the bus for the Tupelo, Mississippi Flash. And his Cadillac, I'm driving that for him too. And that yacht he's got, and his airplane. Well, chauffeur, so good, I always say. Tupelo, Mississippi, whoever heard of it? Why, I'll kill the boy.
Our guest star of the week, Jerry Reed. And oh, you do it.
Tupelo, Mississippi.
No, do it with the rhythm.
Tupelo, Mississippi Flash. I gotta go somewhere. I can't sleep around here tonight.
We'll play a little bit of the guitar.
You could have a continental breakfast or something, and you're waiting on me in the morning when I wake up. The janitor comes in, wakes me up, and I have to sweep the floors. You know, ain't no coffee over there. You got the cream.
What do you think? You're a star or something?
Well, I mean, as long as I'm locked in this place,
you gonna sleep here tonight?
I don't know, man. I got this friend at the YMCA. I may go down there.
I'd stay there. This show presented by Ford and by Bayer Aspirin. We'll be back to continue our conversation with Jerry Reed tomorrow.
But their cafeteria ain't no count. I better not stay.